I'd like to introduce you to IoT Connected Inventory. But before I show you this demo, I'd like to discuss with you three numbers because they tell an interesting story. That's 30, 41, and 63. According to Gartner, retail and consumer goods companies need to reduce their overall inventory carried by 30% over the next few years in order to free up working capital for transformational investments. According to Retail Systems Research, 41% of retailers already acknowledge the need to improve inventory productivity. In other words, the ratio of inventory held versus the total sales as their single biggest challenge. But there are some significant barriers because unless you can measure inventory accurately, it is very difficult to manage it. And that is reflected by the fact that 63% of retailers surveyed by Retail Wire suggest that when it comes to managing inventory across the supply chain, manual inventory adjustments is the single biggest issue they face. As we look at smart IoT connected inventory, the focus is on companies who are monitoring consumption and dynamically streaming current inventory levels in vending machines, for example, coffee or industrial supplies, and calculating the replenishment quantities based on usage. Replenishments will need to be generated to arrive at the machine in exactly the right quantity and product mix, and the replenishment agent will undertake a stock verification check. So what if you could get a better understanding of your inventory situation and reduce those manual adjustments while automatically determining those replenishment quantities? As this will mean you'll be able to drive down overall inventory and improve deployment decisions while saving time and improving compliance. Therefore, you will be able to improve customer availability and service. So as we look at this particular demo, we can start off with the view that we have some details of the overview page. This overview page will provide a number of pieces of information, whether you are the replenishment agent, the services agent, or you are the head office replenishment planner. What you can see on here is an overview of all of the key KPI metrics across all of your vending machines, as well as which vending machines need attention, whether that is from a servicing perspective or whether it is from a stock replenishment perspective. On the right-hand side, we can see the alerts that have been created and the level of severity, while understanding the distribution of the devices that we have out in the field. When we have a look from the service agent's perspective, you will be able to see which vending machines require attention. The most important thing as you look to reduce the cost for maintaining a machine field is looking at how you can get your first-time repair or remote diagnostics of these machines to avoid having to put an engineer in a van. The critical element is to be able to reduce cost and therefore be able to ensure that you have the ability to make sure that these vending machines are available at all times, improving customer satisfaction. As we look at the replenishment capability, all replenishment orders show all the orders details and the corresponding order items in terms of what's been ordered for this particular vending machine. The low inventory stock levels will give us an understanding of what the percentage of stock are in each of the vending machines and which ones require attention. When you look at the charts, it will help you get a view of all your orders grouped by customer, status, and value. And finally, the location of the devices are made available both to the service agent and the replenishment agent to ensure that they understand exactly where those devices are located. And as our field agent for the servicing and the replenishment work off a tablet, you can see that there are tablet views that will allow them to quickly and easily access this information from the tablet, whether you're the service agent or the replenishment agent. I hope you found this video useful. Just as a reminder of a little bit of the architecture around this, is that we use sensors in those devices to be able to send information with regards to the inventory as well as the condition of each of the devices. This information can be sent up through industrial gateways to the Cumulocity IoT platform or directly. But more importantly, we'll be able to integrate into the backend systems to be able to get those replenishment order details from your ERP system and combine IoT data with your backend system data and processes. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and hopefully you found this video of use. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.